Welcome to Kickoff with Jacob, and today we will have a special guest, John Rooney.
Hi, folks.
Today we are going to be talking about the Super Bowl matchup, the Colts versus the Chicago Bears.
Okay, I just have to say my dad's going.
Yeah. Some people
think
located in Miami, Florida, and folks, you still have a chance to get tickets.
Colts, yeah, Colts. Go for the Colts. Most champs. Oh, sorry. The Colts.
Thomas Jones, the Chicago Bears running back, has had a great road this year. But will Lovie Smith lead his team to Super Bowl victory? We will find out on February 4th, 2007. The game that says it all.
Alright, now go.
You go.
Let's talk about the Reggie Bush, how he did. And now let's talk about the Saints and the Bears game. Jacob?
Well, last in the conference ship, the Bears versus the Saints. The Saints made more turnovers than touchdowns. Reggie Bush was bad. He made 5 fumbles.
Because I had nothing else to do.
He caused 3 interceptions and made 10 fourth downs. That is a bad record for a game in the playoffs. Well, postseason is over anyway. Anyway, Reggie Bush, sorry rookie, but you better go back to the farm team.
Okay. I can't believe Reggie Bush only got a 45-yard run. Thomason? Jacob?
Okay, Heinz Ward, he made 4 touchdowns. They attempted to pass him 3 times, and he made 50 yards. Jerome Bettis, he made 5 touchdowns in the playoffs, and led them to the Super Bowl for 5 years. They've gone to the Super Bowl. Now let's talk about the Patriots. You know, that's why we have the Nutcracker here. They went to the Super Bowl 4 times and only won 3 times.
And Tom Brady is a pretty good quarterback.
But not as good as Peyton Manning.
Yep.
He threw an interception on first down. That is not something to do when you're playing football. When you are in a conference playoff. It's not the greatest thing in the world to do.
And let's talk about now the Giants. See how good their record is. They won their first playoff game, went to the second. They lost their second one. At least they made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, at least they made it. But Tiki, he was going to go to the Pro Bowl. When he announced that he's going to retire after his last game, he was taken off the list, wiped clean.
But he might come back to the Pro Bowl.
Yes, but Michael Strahan, he had his last game versus the Saints.
But he should go to the Pro Bowl because he was out almost the whole season.
Yeah, because of breaking his neck in preseason.
Okay, let's go back to
today.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl
For
predictions.
Super Bowl 41.
Predictions.
Okay, now it's going to be a tough decision here.
The Colts or the Bears?
They got both a good QB. Look,
Rex
You
Grossman and Peyton Manning.
you mostly want to look out for Peyton. More throws, more handoffs, and look out for the wide receiver.
Yes, look out for Marvin Harrison, Dallas Clark, Reggie Wayne, and UTEP just Saturday. Come on, these people are great.
Well, folks, wait till February 4th.
Yes.
Where the Super Bowl comes. For Colts, Bears, good luck.
Good luck and good night. And that was
No, we have already talked about the season of other teams.
yes. And the Colts. Adam Vinatieri was on the Patriots and went to the Colts. He's made 50 field goals and 60 kickoff.
Now let's talk about Tiki's record, how good he is. Almost had 2,000 yards running per yard. Tiki had 1,000 something yards. Should state, Michael Strahan going to the Pro Bowl. Flexible Burst.
Going to the Pro Bowl. Amani Toomer, yes. Now
Yes,
let's
yes,
talk
baby.
about the Eagles.
Let's talk about the injuries of every. The Eagles.
Donovan McNabb got a bad injury that cost him the rest of the season. The whole season cost him.
These injuries had to stop on these players.
But look at the bright side. Their second strings, amazing players, right?
They just need to get more touchdowns. The Eagles. They
Yeah.
need a McNabb back in there. Now let's talk about the Ravens.
Yeah. Ravens, Steve McNair. He held his heart out in this season, but did not bring the Ravens to the Super Bowl.
He could have.
He could have. Yes, he could. But the Colts beat them in the division.
Let's just talk about the regular season. Number 6, their QB that led them to the playoffs. Amazing throw in the regular season. He got a touchdown throw. It was 55 yards, almost the whole field. Can't believe it. Let's go back to Jacob.
Okay, now let's talk about the Jets. They came into the playoffs. It was unbelievable.
The Super Bowl last year. The Eagles and the Patriots. 2 years ago. The Eagles and the Patriots.
That was 2 years ago. That was
Okay, Panthers and Panthers.
That was 3 years ago.
3 years. The Panthers could have won, but they didn't.
They didn't.
Okay, they could have won. They're close. I know. The Patriots won because they had a lot of heart in that game and effort. They could have got that touchdown.
Yes.
The Panthers could have got that little touchdown. They would have got overtime in that last one. Now let's go to the Eagles and the Patriots. That Super Bowl. Eagles and
Let's go to the Super Bowl. Patriots versus. What is it? Okay. Now let's just.
one more thing before we wrap it up.
Let's just talk about the Super Bowl now. The Colts versus the Bears. Joseph Adai or Thomas Jones. Who will make the more touchdowns and yards? Reggie Wayne. Okay, and both teams. We wish them good luck.
And we have one more to say. Thank you, folks, for coming to Special Rep and Special Field Goal with Jacob. And thank you for having me.
Thank you for
Tuning in.
Jacob.
and I am happy to have you here today. Okay,
We'll be next.
We'll see you next month.
next week.
No, it's next week. We'll see you next week at Kickoff with Jacob.
Thank you, folks.
Good night.